Well, there's enough pressure on women when it comes to fashion and style, but a move by J.Crew may be making it even worse. The store already offers a size extra small, but now they're selling pants with a size 000 waist. Dr. Devi Nambyamparambil is a professor at the NYU School of Medicine. Dr. Devi, thanks for joining us this morning.
Nice to see you again.
Okay, so J.Crew trying to accommodate women in Asia asking for smaller sizes, but how does sizing like that really affect all of us women?
Yeah, so there are two different things. I mean, they're trying to accommodate people, but introducing a size like 000 creates more pressure. I mean, it makes people wonder if they should be smaller, if, it increases the pressure that they might already be feeling, especially in Asia. There's a lot of evidence that kids, even as young as 10, start to feel like they should lose weight. So people who are already considered underweight still think that they are bigger than they are and that they should be smaller. So it's a little bit concerning because you're already reaching this younger population and maybe increasing that pressure that they're already feeling.
But seriously, 000, I mean, that's a 23-inch waist. How much of a real image is that for a grown adult and healthy woman?
Well, as a doctor, I usually think in terms of height and weight. So, we don't usually check waist size. But at the same time, I think 23, that's a little bit small. That's very small. And the fact is that it's possible that people are smaller in Asia. But at the same time, a lot of people, like their height and body weight is increasing over time. So this is kind of going against the way that trends are moving in terms of body weight.
Now, speaking of those trends, in the United States here, we do face an obesity epidemic. So should we really be focusing on how small these clothes are, or are we missing the bigger picture? No pun intended.
Well, at either extreme, there's a danger, right? So if you have really small sizes, or if you also have like really large sizes, maybe they wouldn't create as much controversy, but you wonder about what that's saying. I mean, we care about fitness in the end and health, right? So with these body image concerns, what you worry about is, are people going to develop more eating disorders? Not necessarily because of this one size, but the whole culture and environment.
Right.
So eating disorders, do people feel more pressure or depression related to their body image? And even plastic surgery. I mean, there's some evidence in the U.S. We top the list pretty much in terms of plastic surgery, but China, Japan, Korea, all of these places, their rates of plastic surgery are increasing. So all of this goes to that larger issue of body image and kind of body perception.
So what kind of complaints do you hear from patients besides just smaller clothes when they're facing body issues?
Well, there are a couple different things. I mean, people tend to think that one or two things can be fixed and then things will change. I mean, sometimes, certain surgeries, let's say bariatric surgeries or other things, they can actually be protective, that can improve people's health. But when people are talking about nitpicking maybe certain little things or looking for plastic surgery or looking for other things, it's not clear that that's really going to change their lives or their environment. I mean, going back to this with the clothing size, you don't want to read too much into it, but one concern is, are these really a lot smaller or is it just the number? Because sometimes when people go into the store and they think they're a certain size and then actually they fit in something that has a smaller number, they're kind of happy. So then they might want to buy that. Yeah, exactly. So it's hard to know exactly what the thinking is here, but I do think introducing something like a 000 probably does make people more aware of their weight or their body image when they walk in the store and they look at it.
And just very quickly before you go, we talk a lot about these body issues when it comes to women, but have you also seen an increase in body issues when it comes to men?
I do think men are becoming more aware of that. In fact, maybe their pressure is the opposite, right? That they want to look bigger a lot of times, not necessarily have a smaller size. So it could be that that happens as well, where people want to be an extra large or extra large. So you can see it in different ways. A lot of it has to do with toning and exercise, so it depends. But yeah, I mean, I think people are becoming more concerned about all of this. And, the advertising industry, the media industry, fashion, a lot of it plays into it.
Dr. Devi Nambyamparambil joining us from NYU School of Medicine. Dr. Devi, thanks so much for being with us this morning. Always a pleasure to have you with us.